The Vale of Glamorgan is a county borough in Wales. The Vale of Glamorgan has a successful agriculture industry and is the most southerly county in Wales. The Vale of Glamorgan, sometimes known locally as the Vale, has a rich history and geography and has a large number of towns, villages and attractions. The Vale also has a number of notable locations including Barry Island Pleasure Park, known worldwide for the BBC sitcom, Gavin and Stacey. Other attractions include the Barry Tourist Railway, Porthcurry Park, St Donat's Castle, Cosmeston Lakes Country Park and Cosmeston Medieval Village. It is also the location of Atlantic College, one of the United World Colleges. The largest town is Barry. Other towns include Penarth, Llantwit Major and Cowbridge. There are many villages in the county borough. Geography. It has been a county borough since 1996, previously being part of South Glamorgan County. The largest centre of population is Barry. Other towns include Cowbridge, Dinas Powys, Llantwit Major and Penarth, which is the Vale's first fair trade town, but a large proportion of the population inhabits villages, hamlets and individual farms. The area is low-lying, with the greatest height of 137 metres above sea level. The yellow-grey cliffs on the Glamorgan Heritage Coast are unique on the Celtic Sea coastline as they are formed of a combination of Liassic limestone, shale and Carboniferous sandstone limestone. They were formed 200 million years ago when Wales lay underneath a warm, shallow, equatorial sea during the beginning of the Jurassic Age. Today the cliffs contain elements of Jurassic Age sea creatures, such as ammonites. The stratification of overlapping shale, sandstone and limestone was caused by a geological upheaval known as the Variscan orogeny, which literally pushed the cliffs out of the sea, contorting them as they did so. As the cliffs and land contain elements of calcium carbonate found in the limestone, it allows farmers in the Vale to grow crops which would be difficult elsewhere in Wales or the West Country, such as Devon and Cornwall. The Liassic limestone and Carboniferous sandstone is also used in the Vale for building materials. In previous centuries it was taken by sloops across the Bristol Channel to North Cornish ports such as Bude, Boscastle and Port Isaac to fertilise Cornwall's poor slate soils for the farming communities. While the hard Devonian slate of Cornwall was brought back as a roofing material for houses in the Vale. As the Glamorgan Heritage Coast faces westwards out to the Atlantic, it bears the brunt of brutal onshore winds. Ideal for surfing, but a nightmare for ships trying to sail up the Bristol Channel into Cardiff. Just like North Cornwall or Southwest Ireland, a fierce Atlantic gales created ideal conditions for premeditated shipwrecking, which up until 100 years was very common along the coast. Nash Point, Sutherland and Ogmore by Sea have some of the highest shipwreck victims on the coast of Wales. As recently as 1962 an oil tanker, the BP Driver, crashed into Nash Point during a violent westerly storm, was torn to shreds by the brutal reefs and eventually sank, although thanks to a courageous effort by various Bristol Channel lifeboats and helicopters the crew were saved. The district borders Cardiff to the northeast, Rhondda and Taff to the north, Bridgeton to the northwest and the Bristol Channel to the south. Government. The region is governed by the Vale of Glamorgan Council, which was controlled by the Conservative Party until May 2012. The Vale of Glamorgan Parliamentary and Assembly constituencies sway between Labour control and Conservative Party control in both the National Assembly for Wales and in Westminster. This is supposedly because of the Labour supporters in the east of the constituency and in the town of Barry, and then the Tory supporters in the west due to a large farming population. Since May 2012, the Labour Party leads a coalition with the Llantwit First Independent Group. International links. The Vale of Glamorgan is twinned with Rheinfelden, Germany, Miskran, Belgium, Far Copyright Camp, France, and has friendship agreements with Jabarkas, Lithuania, Newmarket, Italy, Putnock, Hungary. Once every year, there is a twinning event in one of the Vale of Glamorgan's towns where representatives are invited from each of the twin cities. The event focuses on culture and economic regeneration. Villages. Aberthaw, Arbyrin, Bonvilston, Boverton, Colwinston, Corntown, Dinas Powys, Dyffryn, Ewinny, Fonman, Fontigary, Gilston, Lavenok, Llanddwri, Lancador, Llangcarfan, Landau, Llandough, Llanrez, Llansanna, Moulton, Michaelston Le Pit, Ogmore, Vale of Glamorgan, Ogmore by Sea, Pendoilen, Penmark, Peterston Super Ely, Rue Southern Down Street Athens St Bride's Major St Hilary, St Donats, St Andrews Major St Nicholas Village, Sully, Wenvo, Wick, Vale of Glamorgan, Ystradawen, Landmarks, see listed buildings in the Vale of Glamorgan, list of scheduled monuments in Vale of Glamorgan, transport, road. The county borough is served by the M4 motorway junctions 33 and 34. However, the A48 trunk road cuts right through the Vale of Glamorgan, linking it to Cardiff and Bridgend. Rail. The county borough is served by the Vale of Glamorgan line with services to Bridgend and Cardiff, with stations in Barry, Penarth and Llantwit Major, although the stations serving Pontyclun and Bridgend may be closer to some residents. Bus. Barry, Wenvo, Llantwit Major and Penarth are served by Cardiff Bus, who operate services within the towns and to Cardiff. First Cymru operates the X2 route along the A48 to Cardiff via Cowbridge, Bonvilston and St Nicholas, however the county borough is well served by rural operators as well. Air. Cardiff International Airport, the only international airport in Wales, is located in Rws in the south of the county borough. See also, list of places in Vale of Glamorgan for all villages and towns. List of schools in the Vale of Glamorgan, bibliography of the Vale of Glamorgan, lists of books and reference material for further reading, external links, media related to Vale of Glamorgan at Wikimedia Commons, Vale of Glamorgan at DMOZ.